Up with KREM begins now.
Well, today we are taking a closer look at Spokane's emergency declaration and how different leaders in the city are preparing to respond to the coronavirus.
And take a look outside, the sun coming up around the northwest. We are tracking another day of sunny conditions. We'll talk about where we see those temperatures going coming up.
And this morning we take a closer look at how the federal government is responding to COVID-19 and the toll it continues to take nationwide.
Starting today, Providence hospitals will no longer allow visitors with very limited exceptions. Hospital leaders made the announcement last night. Exceptions include maternity and pediatric patients and patients near the end of their lives. For more information, you can text hospital to 509-448-2000. Well, that announcement from Providence came just hours after Spokane County and city leaders issued an emergency declaration. Today, we will take a closer look at what the declaration means for you. But first, we do want to get a quick check on the weather.
Well, good morning, guys. Thank you very much, Jen. Yeah, we are starting off the morning with mainly dry conditions. I want to start off with what we've got as far as your current temperatures go. So let's take a look at that. It's pretty chilly as we kick off the morning. If you are headed out the door, maybe getting a walk in throughout the morning hours, remember you can still get outside, enjoy the fresh air, maybe take a hike this afternoon. We're going to be seeing sunny conditions out there. A few high clouds hanging out with us. Here's the next 12 hours, making it to 50 degrees as that afternoon high. The sunrise coming in just about 25 minutes or so, and then that sunset coming almost directly 12 hours later. That's why we are nearing on Thursday your spring equinox, an equal amount of daytime and nighttime across the world. What we have as far as satellite radar goes, well, it's pretty minimal. We do see a couple rain showers that are gracing mainly the southern Idaho area, but those are pushing farther north and could affect the North Idaho Panhandle through your afternoon and overnight hours. All in all, nothing major coming our way. Looks like it'll be another dry day today, and we'll continue to track dry and mostly sunny conditions through the rest of your work week. I'll send things back to you guys.
Evan, thank you. 6:32 now, taking a live look at the big board this morning. Trading is up. It just opened about 2 minutes ago, trading up about 400 points. It's good news there because yesterday circuit breakers kicked in within 90 seconds of the opening bell, halting trading for 15 minutes. Now that happens when stocks fall too far too fast. Trading halts for 15 minutes when there's also a drop of 7%. That's level 1. It'll stop again if trading drops to 13%. If it drops to 20%, trading is done for the day. But right now we're looking at the trading just getting underway, up about 500 points this morning. Good news for our 401ks.
Anything in the green is good.
Yeah, we'll take anything positive this morning. It looks like it's continuing to climb here. Well, CBS reports there are now 4,600 confirmed coronavirus cases in the U.S. CBS reports it is linked to 85 deaths. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention are now recommending no gatherings with more than 50 people. And leaders say more stringent measures could be coming.
And literally, we will do everything that we can to make sure we safeguard the health and the well-being of the American people. And that means everything and anything we'll consider.
Last night, the House passed the coronavirus relief bill. It now heads to the Senate for a possible vote this week. The Federal Reserve cut its benchmark rate to a range between 0 and 0.25%. It is also buying $700 billion in securities to boost money into the economy.
New this morning in Northern California, several counties have been ordered to find shelter in place until early April. Now, leaders are asking people to stay home and keep away from others as much as possible for 3 weeks. That order went into effect officially at midnight. Non-essential gatherings and travel is banned. People are asked to work from home, minus essential service workers. That includes healthcare workers and first responders.
The new public health order that we're announcing will require San Franciscans to remain at home with exceptions only for essential outings. These measures will be disruptive to day-to-day life, but there is no need to panic.
And essential businesses like grocery stores, pharmacies, veterinary offices, gas stations, and banks will remain open under this order. Meanwhile, restaurants, bars, and gyms close officially at midnight. Right now, there are more than 500 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in California. Ohio voters will not be headed to the polls today. Less than 12 hours before the start of the day, the governor postponed their primary vote. Now, Ohio is the 4th state to postpone its election. Florida, Illinois, and Arizona will all have their polls open today. And Spokane area leaders did announce an emergency declaration to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Spokane County leaders say it will speed up the process to get funding and resources that can help fight the virus. The sheriff says we are dealing with 2 problems here, a medical emergency and an economic emergency. Many of the leaders at the meeting focused on ways that folks can help keep small businesses afloat, even as many of them have been ordered to shut down or seriously change the way they operate. Mayor Woodward says that the city will start an initiative that encourages people to keep ordering takeout from restaurants. And while they are encouraging people to continue shopping at local businesses, leaders have also strongly warned against the effects of hoarding supplies, saying it only weakens our community response.
You need to stop over shopping. You need to let those supply chains rebuild.
We have also learned from the meeting that the county, as well as the cities of Spokane, Spokane Valley, and Liberty Lake, have all either issued or are going to issue emergency declarations. They say that this will simply allow them to act more quickly, but buy things faster and change workers' schedules to assure that vital services are continually provided.
Thank you, Joshua. 6:36 now, and it's another case of don't believe everything you read online. Text messages like this one right behind me is what started circulating. This claimed President Trump will implement a mandatory nationwide quarantine, and there appears to be a couple of different variants of this text message, but this is an example of one, and this is just not true. It's difficult to track how widespread the texts have become. Many people on social media have posted the screenshots of it, and these rumors even pushed the White House National Security Council to debunk the rumors through Twitter. The message behind me says text messages, rumors of national quarantines are fake. There's no national lockdown. The CDC has and will continue to post the latest guidance on COVID-19. And, you know, if you see anything that you need to be verified, please text us at 509-448-2000. We know that there is a lot of information out there. You're continually scrolling. Sometimes it's hard to decipher whether you know it's true or false. We've actually gotten a couple of good emails and people texting in this morning. I'm working hard to verify, see if I can get that information for you.
Yeah, I've been responding to some of the text messages this morning. There's just a lot of really interesting and different scenarios for our viewers. And of course, we are here. We don't want to panic people. We're here to calm your fears. We're saying don't panic. This is what we know. Often this information is changing day by day, hour by hour. So it's easy to get distracted.
Right. And of course, there's also a lot of people that just say, sometimes if you see something like this text you referenced, Anna Marie, if it just feels like it's not right, check it out, verify it, make sure. If there's something that just says, I don't know about this one. There's a lot of news that's coming out. We get it. But if this one is just kind of like making you pause for a second, maybe do a little bit more research on it, or send it to us and we'll do the research for you.
All right, and that's why we still want to be kind of here doing this kind of stuff. Being able to chat together, being able to bring you the morning news is because we want to be able to maintain that sense of normalcy so that we're still, you know, coming into your living room with you, talking with you, but we're still practicing social distancing. We're making it an example to you at home and just letting you know, like we said, the facts versus the fear and trying to prevent the fear side of things.
All right, it is 6:38 now. Who wants to hear something other than coronavirus?
Me.
And who wants some sports news this morning? Breaking news, Tom Brady is leaving the New England Patriots.
Yeah, this is just breaking over the last half hour. He announced this morning that he will be a free agent on his Facebook page. His post actually tells fans that his 20 years in Massachusetts have been the happiest of his life. At this time, he says he does not know where his football career is headed. 2020 marks 20 years that Brady has been a member of the New England Patriots. Obviously, everybody knows who he is. He is just a guy who won so many championships. It's so weird though, because while we can all probably respect a good athlete like him, even people that don't like sports know who he is. I'm sure a lot of people are happy to see the Patriots dynasty actually kind of fall. Let someone else step in.
Go Hawks.
That's
right. Right? Does that help?
He's not going to the Hawks.
I know. Go Seahawks.
There's no way.
That's all I'm rooting for.
Yeah.
All right, 6:39 now. Evan, what do we have outside?
Well, it's pretty dry to start off the morning. Here's the view as the sun makes its way up. But we'll talk about how temperatures are going to be warming throughout the week. Details are after the break in your weather forecast. Stay with us here on Up with KREM.